So I was playing Hypixel Skyblock the other day, and something just kept bothering me. Where is it? Why can't I find it? There's only one left. I've been looking for 43 years. This guy says that the fairy souls are scaring away his animals. What does that even mean? I don't see any scared animals. Are you scared? Where is it? I can't find it. I've checked every island and it's nowhere to be found. The last soul is under the miscellaneous category. And in my experience, the only two places where miscellaneous fairy souls are found are either by dungeons or fishing. And I hate fishing. Alright, I guess it wasn't in dungeons. The only other place I can think of it being would be the dark auction, maybe? But I've been to like 100 dark auctions and I've never seen a fairy soul. But the other option is fishing. And I don't feel like fishing.
Alright, dark auction time. I'm sure that everyone here will bid reasonably and not overpay for anything.
What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop bidding. It cannot possibly be worth 150 million coins. Oh my, no. What? What? There is, oh, stop. Stop it. There is no way that this item, this Ender artifact, is worth 153 million coins.
Well, I guess it wasn't in the dark auction either. However, I have heard rumors about something called the darker auction, which happens every time Scorpius is mayor, but Scorpius is only eligible as a mayor candidate every like 4 months or so. And the last time he was elected was like 2 weeks ago. But I don't know where else it could be, okay? Is it in the experimentation table? Wait a minute. What is this? Hypixel Skyblock Wi-Fi? Hmm. Hmm. Huh. You can also get one fairy soul from fishing in the fairy grotto in the Crystal Hollows, which has a 1 in 1,000 chance of dropping. Oh, come on!
The last fairy soul has a 1 in 1,000 chance of being fished up in the fairy grotto, an incredibly difficult to find, randomly generated location in the Crystal Hollows. It's also the most profitable location in the Crystal Hollows because it's the only place you can find a Jasper. So I don't think anyone is going to tell me where it is. The other thing about the Crystal Hollows is that even if you are lucky enough to find a fairy grotto, The lobbies will close every 18 Minecraft days. So you might only get an hour or so of fishing time before the lobby resets and you have to find another one. I hate fishing! Alright, I found a fairy grotto, but for some reason these butterflies dive bomb me every time I try to kill them. Whose idea was that? I wonder if I can dodge them. Dang. As I said before, the fairy soul has a 1 in 1,000 chance of being fished up, which means that on average it will take a person 1,000 fishes to fish it up. I believe that I can estimate my fishing time to be roughly 25 seconds per cast, I think, which means that on average it should take me 6.94 hours to get it. I hate fishing. Well, the lobby just closed after about 2.5 hours, I guess, and I didn't get the fairy soul. Also, I was keeping track of the probabilities, and considering the number of times that I fished, I should have had a 26-ish% chance to get it. I guess that's progress, but I do have to find a new fairy grotto now. So, I've actually developed a very good way of locating the fairy grottos. I just find the crystal nucleus, which will always spawn at 512, 512 coordinates. Come over here to see what commissions I have, and then I just run around doing the commissions, hoping I stumble into a grotto. Usually I focus on the slaying commissions over the others, simply because it allows me to run around more searching than if I were mining gemstones, for example. It'll usually take around 2-ish hours to find a grotto doing it this way, and I definitely think that there are faster ways of finding a grotto than consistently coming back to the crystal nucleus, but I feel like this is more efficient from a progression standpoint. I mean, I just got Heart of the Mountain 7. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, fun little glitch. Don't claim mithril commissions in the Crystal Hollows. It won't count towards commission milestones. Yeah, just like that. Alright, fishing sucks, and I need to do something to improve my fishing speed. So I started an ammonite pet in the forge, which will finish in 12 days, and that should help a lot with fishing speed. But also, I've been using the chum rod, which gives plus 70 fishing speed, but the shredder, which gives plus 115 fishing speed, the most of any fishing rod in the game, can be bought on the auction house for 125,000 coins. The only problem is that it requires fishing level 20 to use, and I'm only at fishing level 19. So I replaced one of my minions with a tier 11 fishing minion to help me get more fishing experience, but it's really slow. But at least once I get fishing 20, it'll be a really nice improvement. Alright, what is this place? Okay? This is a fairy grotto. This is definitely a fairy grotto, okay? Like, this is one of the generated structures that is considered fairy grotto. And like these gemstones are jasper, okay? There are butterflies that spawn here. But on the right side of the screen it says jungle. It does not say fairy grotto.
There's a butterfly right there, okay? This is a fairy grotto. Okay? This is Jasper. This is Jasper right here, okay? Boom. You need a stronger tool to mine Jasper. But like on the right side of the screen it says jungle, not fairy grotto. I don't know if I can fish here. I don't know if this will let me get the fairy soul. I I don't know what to do, okay? I I I think I have to find a different fairy grotto. This is ridiculous. Okay, I've been fishing for like 5 hours at this point, and I'm starting to hate this, okay? Theoretically, I should be close to getting the fairy soul at this point, but I just did the calculation, and I'm at like a 43% chance of having gotten it so far. Okay? But, like, I'm not gonna complain about that. What I will complain is why it's happening. Yesterday, I decided that I would watch some YouTube videos on my phone and fish on my laptop. That makes sense, right? I had my finger on the mouse, I would listen for the audio cue, and every time I heard it, I would reel it in, and it was great, okay? I thought, this is a great system, okay? I was wrong. For some reason, if you don't move your player head between casting and reeling in the fishing rod, it doesn't actually count as a valid fish. And you don't get fishing XP, and I don't get a chum for using the chum rod, which is supposed to give me a chum every time I successfully reel something in. But I did this for like an hour, and the game only gave me like 12 chum for it. And upon further research, this is something Hypixel implemented to prevent people from using a macro or something to autofish. But that's not going to stop people from using macros, okay? Like, I wouldn't know because I don't use macros. But I'm assuming it is significantly easier to code something to bypass this anti-macro implementation than it is to code the actual macro, okay? Like, I don't know, but I'm assuming. And also, holding your mouse in the air while you fish, which is what I was doing, it is a completely rational thing for a person to do, I think. I don't think it's against the rules. Is it? I hate fishing.
Alright, so I've been doing this fishing for like 10 and a half hours. I have like 8.5 hours of fishing footage alone, okay? Searching for the grottos have been even longer, but the problem is that these 9 hours of footage is around 30 gigabytes, and that's so much of my hard drive that it's actually having a pretty bad effect on my computer. Like, I've noticed it get considerably slower, and the battery life has gotten much worse. So, I don't really know what to do at this point in regards to getting the fairy soul. I don't know how much longer it will take for the RNG to hit and give me the fairy soul. Once it does, though, everything is ready. The entire video is edited. I mean, I should probably re-edit some parts of it, but for the most part, it's fine. The audio levels are balanced, the transitions are all ready, and all I have to do is add the one final clip of me fishing up the fairy soul, and then it's ready to render and upload. That's it. But it's taking too long. I wanted to finish this and publish this video a week ago. But I really don't want to make a video without a meaningful conclusion, so I really don't know what I should do. But I think I have a plan. I have an active Crystal Hollows pass. It's got like 2 hours left on it. And my Ammonite pet has 3 days left in the forge. What I think I'm going to do is go back into the Crystal Hollows and see if I can get the fairy soul before this pass runs out. And if I can't, I think I'm going to just upload this video as is. And then in a few days, when the Ammonite is done and the fishing minion gives me enough XP to get to level 20 so I can use the shredder rod, I'm going to try this again. I don't want to do it this way. I want to upload a video with a meaningful conclusion, but I really need to upload this, finish it, upload it, and get these 10 hours of footage off of my hard drive. So that's it, I guess. I'm gonna go see if I can even find a grotto in the next 2 hours. Oh, yes! 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 Finally! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god! Finally! Yes! Yes! 238 out of 238. Fairy souls found. There we go. Yes! Yes! I got it!